Welcome to my channel. Enjoy this video and subscribe my channel. As 90 Day, The Last Resort Season 2 makes its way to screens in less than a month. Here's looking at what happened to the couples of Season 1. 90 Day, The Last Resort first aired in August 2023. It featured struggling couples who previously starred in 90 Day Fiancé, who all went on a special retreat in a final attempt to salvage their relationships. These popular faces from the franchise had entertained fans with their relationship drama for years, but now, with them being on the brink of separation, only therapy could have been able to resolve their issues. The familiar couples had all assembled at a resort in Florida as they mingled with each other and spilled some of their darkest secrets on camera. As experts guided them along the path to marital bliss, not all of them were able to get over their partner's mistakes and admit they too were not perfect. Was professional assistance enough to get these cast members to change? It's time to know where the couples of 90 Day, The Last Resort Season 1 stand now. Are they all still married and together, or did they go their separate ways? Molly Hopkins and Kelly Brown, not together as per Vanessa Guerra. She and Colt were filming 90 Day, The Last Resort Season 1 when Colt had his accident. Colt broke his leg and was bedridden for several months. Vanessa claimed that Molly and Kelly were brought in to replace them. Molly and Kelly had already broken up when they filmed 90 Day, The Last Resort. They had famously arrived separately at the resort. Georgia woman Molly, who had met Kelly from New York on DMs. Things had been going well between them until Molly's daughter, Olivia, claimed that Kelly had allegedly hit her. Molly complained that Kelly lost all motivation in life once he moved to Georgia, and there was no life left in the relationship. While Molly was at the prime of her career, Kelly's plan was different. He didn't want to come down and drop everything for Molly, who he realized was bossy. In the end, they didn't continue their 90 Day, The Last Resort journey, and took an early exit. In July 2024, Kelly got into trouble when he liked U/Guilty Disaster 83's Facebook dating profile. Meanwhile, Molly has kept her dating life private. Big Ed Brown and Liz Wood's not together. Big Ed and Liz were previously seen together in 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After 7 prior to their 90 Day, The Last Resort Season 1 appearance. The season had a dramatic start with Big Ed accusing Liz of being a lesbian at their engagement party and her throwing her ring in a stranger's bush. During the tell-all, Big Ed was also exposed for cheating on Liz by DMing his ex Rose. Big Ed and Liz had split for the 14th time at the reunion. They headed straight to the Florida resort where Big Ed won back Liz's love. Big Ed proposed to Liz again at the recommitment ceremony. He joked that he was a catch, but praised Liz for being one of the kindest, warmest and loving women, mom and fiancé. He said that Liz made him strive to be a better son, father, and partner. Liz had accepted Big Ed's proposal as she asked her to marry him, for the very last time. Liz moved to Arkansas with Big Ed because she felt he was well behaved around his family. However, Big Ed broke up with Liz when she yelled at him at a family dinner. Big Ed and Liz's taco pasta fight ended in him canceling the August 2023 wedding without telling Liz. She wanted him to take her back, but Big Ed was done with her. Still, Liz was able to move on after she met a man named Jason Zuniga during a run in San Diego. Liz now lives in Seattle and has sparked engagement rumors with her boyfriend. Meanwhile, Big Ed is back to being single after a whirlwind engagement with a fan he'd known for 24 hours. Kalani Fogata and Asulu Pula not together. Kalani and Asulu had the most jaw-dropping storyline of The Last Resort. During episode 1 itself, Kalani spoke about Asulu's yeast-infected tongue and how he gave her a hall pass to kiss someone else. Kalani tried to forget her new boyfriend, Dallas News, while she attempted to fix her marriage for the sake of their kids. However, Dallas showed up at the resort, and she secretly spent the night with him, which helped her rethink the decision. Kalani wanted to divorce Asulu. They decided to co-parent their two sons, via U/Funny Store 6226. Kalani also opened up about Asulu being a serial cheater. Asulu had cheated on Kalani even when they were pregnant with their first baby. She expected him to change once he started spending time with her family. Kalani saw Asulu indulging in online cheating, asking women for racy photos in exchange for money. He was in Samoa when he received oral sex from someone after telling them he was single. Kalani was not able to punish Asulu for what he did, but her moving on was a lesson for him. Kalani recently welcomed a baby girl with Dallas Angela Deem and Michael Ilsanmi. Not together, Angela had brought divorce papers to the resort after the drama that had unfolded between her and Michael at the 90-day fiancé. Happily ever after? Season 7 tell all. Angela had found out about the 31-year-old girlfriend Michael had in America, and he was talking to her on Instagram. Michael managed to convince Angela that the relationship meant nothing to him. Michael and Angela also grew close when his mother passed away in 2022 and Angela flew to Nigeria to comfort her husband. Angela tore the papers into bits at the recommitment ceremony. Michael received his spousal visa after an intense interview in the Ivory Coast, and he arrived in the U.S. in December 2023. Angela was still suspicious of Michael and hired a private investigator to do some intensive investigation into Michael's activities, both online and off. Todd was able to find nothing, but Angela wasn't convinced. Her fears turned true when Michael disappeared from her house in February 2024 after they returned to Hazlehurst from filming The Tell-All in New York. Michael now lives in Texas and Angela has filed an annulment accusing him of fraud. Yara Zaya and Jovi Dufresne still together. Shockingly, the only couple that stayed together from among all the 90-day, the last resort pairs is Yara and Jovi. They needed to work on their trust issues, and Jovi needed to realize how upset Yara was due to his connections with strippers and strip clubs. Jovi eventually admitted that his behavior was damaging Yara's self-esteem. His going to strip clubs made Yara feel insecure about her own body. Jovi made a pact that he would never go to a strip club again unless it was with Yara. In 2024, Jovi and Yara moved to Miami with their daughter Mila. The 90-day, the last resort couple love sharing their adventures with fans on social media. Shockingly, in September 2024, Jovi via 90-day update replied, "No, we are not," when a fan asked him if he and Yara were still together. Jovi seemed to have been joking because he's appeared in most of Yara's IG posts since then. They even parodied Shekinah Garner and Sarper Guven for Halloween. Interestingly, Jovi and Yara were spotted filming for a new spin-off at a beach in Fort Lauderdale in October 2024.